Hello, welcome to one more session about the hostel management system. In previous video, we see how to design the system software, and here we will see the implementation part of the system. So I am Hardik Bora, present the brief discussion about the source of the system to explain the software implementation. First of all, have a quick look on the functionality that are login, registration, manage profile, handle complaint, handle event and handle room allotment. Now let's see the source code. We have used JSP, that is Java Server Pages and Servlet, with using MVC. As we know the three-tier architecture, that is MVC, the model, view and controller. We are applying this MVC architecture pattern into the implementation of our hostel management system. Here the models contains here are the models. The models contains the classes. Classes have the attributes and the methods. There are 7 models in our system, that are model allotment, model category, model complaint, model event, model response, model room and model user. Whenever we talk about the view, it means the GUI of the system through which user can interact with the system. View of a system should be attractive so that maximum system utilization can be possible. Views are stored in web content folder. This is the web content folder. These all are views. We have many views like login, registration, add complaint, profile, view complaints, backend room, view events, user home, etc. Now talk about the controller. Controller is some code page which is used to transfer the data from view to model and from model to view. These all are our constructor. Constructor is placed into this SRC folder. Controller acts as an interface between model and view. As we had seen the sequence diagram in previous video, we have two controllers, that are one for system controller and one for database controller. Same here, system controllers are complaint controller, event controller, home controller, login controller, profile controller, etc. And DB controllers are database allotment, database complaint, database event, database room and database user. We have used the Postgres database for our system, in which schema name is HMC. The Postgres database is here. Here our Postgres database name is 2015120062, that's my roll number, and the schema name is HMC. There are many tables in here like table allotment, category, complaint, event, response, room, user, etc, etc, etc. For perform the connectivity, we have created one more folder named db.java, which have one method called connect, In this method we have provided the URL of connection username and password, which is captured from provider. Now let's see the login page. This is the view page of login. Script tag is used here for performing the validations. Here user will provide the username and password with user type. User types can be HMC, student, warden and supervisor. This information will be transferred to login controller. Which is provided in action attribute. Now login controller is here. Login controller will interact with DB user. Login controller takes the parameter that are username and password and create a session. Before that, it checks that whether username and password are correct or incorrect. Now login controller will interact with DB user for necessary authentication. DB user is a database controller that interacts with the database, and if the details are valid, means same stored in database, then the registration page will open. This is the registration page. This is the registration page. Here validations are also here, and all field details are sent to the registration controller that provided in action attribute. And then DB user will take care of this. The method for registration is register user, and for login user. Likewise, complaint page have all the functionality, can view the complaint, can add more complaint, can add response, can change status. For adding complaint, this is the view. For adding event, this is the view page. Now let's see how our page look like. This is our login page. Here username and password will be provided by the user, and user have to select the type, so that according to that the page will open, home page will open. This is the registration page. This is the add complaint page, in which user have to select the category of complaint and then the description. So after clicking save button, it will store to the data into the database. This is the add event page. This is the page for allotting the room to particular student. This is complaint page. Here we can see there is one response. User can add more response in last text box, and by clicking add response button, it will store to the database. This is home page for the user. User have choice for profile, complaints, events, room allotment. This is the welcome page. Here are two links for login and for sign up. Sign up is for new user. This is the profile page. Details are already filled, so if user want to edit, then he can only edit contact number and password. This is registration page. This is vacant room. If supervisor want to vacant any room, then he have to select wing and then room number. That's it. Validations are also there. If user clicks on login button before filling any text box, then it will pop up. View complaints, all view complaints are listed here. View events, these are the events organized by the HMC. These are the rooms. We can see A wing is full, B wing is fully empty. In F wing 101 is full. So by viewing this, we can get the idea which rooms are empty and which rooms are full. So this is our system. Thank you.